standpoint. So these are the three core areas that I'll talk about from an adaptive mobility standpoint. Number one is location. Location is huge, obviously. If you're not incorporating location into your overall media buys right now, into your mobile media buys, you should. Location does a lot of great things for overall campaigns. If you want to talk about driving in-store foot traffic, it works. Last week there was a panel, somebody was talking about they saw a 41% increase in store traffic when they included a location overlay into their overall mobile program. A 41% store increase for foot traffic, which is fantastic. If you're using location and you're using the location to target households and match data sets up, talking to Nielsen Catalina, they see that 15 to 20% of the campaigns perform better from a return on advertising spend when you include that in the mix. So basically taking household data, finding the location of the household, being able to match that information up with loyalty card data, and then see what consumers are purchasing in store, then measure versus a controlled and exposed group to see the implication of that. Also from a location standpoint, if you start thinking about this world of beacons that we live in, and sensors that I'm talking about, being able to push a message to a consumer, a notification to a consumer at the right time, at the right place, has a 10% higher interaction rate than just a general push notification. That's coming from in-market. So these two examples, why I have up a picture of me typing in hot water heater is because last week, a week and a half ago, my hot water heater went out. So when my son called me up freaking out because there was a loud sound in the basement and there was chaos happening, I went on my device and I typed in hot water heater. So when I was typing in hot water, predictive search comes up. So hot water, and then it finishes the sentence for you. So Google knows what I'm searching for before I finish that sentence. So we all experience it, and we're like, okay, you're typing in, you see the search volume, and the search volume of what that keyword is, it pops up to the top. So if you take that and then you think about what's happening in the world of location, this is happening to us without us even knowing it. My Buzz Lightyear experience when I was standing in line was giving me information, was giving me relevant content that I wasn't even thinking about, that they thought I needed to know based on my location and based on what ride I was waiting to go on. So from a predictive search perspective and predictive capabilities, there's a lot of research going on right now. And there was a white paper that came out. This was actually probably about a year ago, where Microsoft and University of Rochester got together and they came out with this study basically saying, do you know where you're going to be 285 days from now at 2 p.m.? These data masters do. And basically what they did was they got together and they wired up a bunch of people who opted in for the study. They gave them GPS trackers and they tracked their movement. So what they were able to do from tracking this movement was able to start to understand and see over time patterns. And then they were able to guess where is the consumer going to be 2 weeks from now. And with 90-degree of accuracy, they were able to predict that. Then they said 2 months from now. And with a 90-degree accuracy, they were able to predict that. Because we are all creatures of habits. And walking around with these mobile devices and being able to target by location is going to become more and more powerful as these types of algorithms are going to be built into overall campaigns. This is a great example of just leveraging location and leveraging it for an always-on media type of buy. So I'd like to just call this out as a very good example of something we worked on. We talked to Celtra about it, and Celtra said, I wanted to show people location-based campaigns based on something that's not in market. So this is a fictitious brand. But if you think about it, this could be an always-on campaign for you, where if you're standing at a tailgate party in the back of a Giants stadium, we could deliver a message that's talking about different things you could be eating from a Jay's potato chip standpoint. If you happen to be sitting at home because 50% of all mobile traffic is happening within the house over a Wi-Fi connection, why don't we deliver a message that's adaptive to you and provide you information as it relates to snack recommendations? And then the third one is if you're out and about at a store and you happen to be shopping on a Saturday and maybe you're at Lowe's and you're looking for home improvement information, within that experience it could talk about very relevant, pick your handiest companion for the big job. So being able to adaptively communicate to consumers within this space is really powerful, and based on all the different technologies and capabilities and adaptive creative executions, which you'll hear more of later, it becomes a core component of campaigns. The next thing I want to talk about is wearables and sensors. At Mindshare, we say the ultimate wearable is your smartphone, right? So when you look at wearables and sensors, though, and you look at The analogy we like to say is that the smartphone is Batman and the smartwatch is Robin. Together, they complement each other extremely well, but they work well independently together. So being able to leverage these two capabilities and bring them together and start building programs that leverages wearables using the smartphone as the core component of being able to push the notifications or the information out to consumers. So internally, we launched a wearable unit. We call it Life Plus. And what we do at Life Plus is we focus on 3 core areas. First area is quantified self. And what quantified self is, it talks about how do we reach consumers based on their ability to opt in for health information. So if you're on MapMyFitness or if you're on MapMyRun, we developed a program with Under Armour, so we're able to leverage that data and we're able to sign people up for challenges. One of our clients is all about allowing consumers to set goals. So what better way to help people set goals than to start by baby steps and getting people to work out. So we launched a campaign in 2015 called Set Your Goals for 2015. We wanted people to work out 20 minutes a day for 15 days across the course of the month, which is fantastic because then it's setting goals. It's getting people to opt in and start doing things together. Keep is a company that is basically, they're a mobile company that they work on developing and pushing messages to consumers during mobile moments that matter. So if you pass a level, if you add something to a shopping cart, it could give you a receipt. It could give you more coins if you're doing a freemium type of game. What we liked about them is they provide scale across connected devices. So they're looking to work in the world of connected moments. So from a connected car perspective, when you are running out of gas and you forgot to get gas in the morning because you were rushing to get into the city and you park your car at the bus stop, maybe I'll get a push notification later from my connected car telling me that I need to get gas on the way home or remind me that I only have a few miles left. Lightwave is also a great company. We focus on Lightwave from a biometric and operational enhancement type of experience, where what we look to do with them is based on experiences and based on different events, outfit consumers with wearables. So if you think about the EDM concert I was talking about, which I was watching on Snapchat this weekend, basically what you could do is you could outfit people with the wearables they're wearing there with all the neon bracelets and then be able to track biometrics. So you could see what DJ is getting the crowd to get most excited. What song, what age group, because sometimes people are opting in for these types of different gamifications of the concert. So if you're dancing the most and you're performing at the most highest energy level, you'll be able to unlock different areas, maybe get behind scenes and get behind sets with the band.